It's not the first time Mark Zuckerberg has been accused of using other people's ideas to invent Facebook. The Monday morning court date that might make some of those soon-to-be billionaires very nervous.
Written threats and white powder sent to U.S. senators, one representing California. And tonight, we've learned exactly what those threats are.
Is the death penalty about to die itself? California gets ready to vote which way the public is currently leaning. Good evening, I'm Dana King.
And I'm Ken Bastida. We hear about these lawsuits all the time. Everyone seems to want a piece of Facebook, but so far, no one's ever gotten close to cashing in.
But one lawsuit stands out from the rest. It has gotten further than any before. Julie Watts tells us why.
For most, Facebook is a pretty personal experience. Family photos, private conversations, but there is more than meets the eye.
All interfaces to software have gears and pulleys underneath them. Without those gears and pulleys, it doesn't work.
Ask Michael McKibben, founder of Leader Technologies, and he'll tell you his team invented and patented the gears and pulleys that make Facebook work long before there was a Facebook.
It was 145,000 man-hours.
Something Mark Zuckerberg says took him less than 2 weeks to invent while studying for finals at Harvard. While McKibben says his son was living in an adjacent dorm.
It's now public knowledge that he hacked into all the house sites at Harvard. That's how we believe he got the information that became Facebook.
So, like others before it, Leader Technology took Facebook to court. The only difference, Leader actually won.
It was declared that they were infringing all 11 of our claims.
The jury did find that Facebook is using something that was invented by Leader.
But patent lawyer William Gallagher explains in this case that wasn't enough.
The jury also found the patent's invalid.
He says Facebook convinced the jury Leader violated patent law by trying to sell its invention too soon, rendering the infringement irrelevant.
I believe they succeeded in getting the jury confused.
But once again, Leader succeeded where no one else has. A federal court has agreed to hear its appeal this Monday. It's a first against Facebook, and the stakes could be high, especially considering the timing of its IPO.
Facebook is estimated to be worth potentially up to $100 billion once they go public. How much of that do you think you could get if you win this appeal?
I am not going to make a statement of what I think we are deserved, but I can say it's a very big number.
Are we talking billions?
Could be.
Facebook did not respond to our request for comment, but CNET's Molly Wood suspects if the court does rule against Facebook, there would almost certainly be a settlement.
Facebook is lucky that this is potentially happening when it is, because if they're found to be liable, they're in a position to have the money to make the problem go away.
And while this could worry investors, she says it won't likely impact the IPO. But considering this is the second high-profile case involving Facebook allegedly stealing someone else's ideas, she feels there could be more at stake than just money.
We all use Facebook so personally. We give them so much personal information. It's one thing to have privacy concerns, but it's quite another when you start to have fundamental concerns about the morals of the guy behind the entire service.
Now, patent experts say only about 20% of these types of appeals are actually successful, so Leader will have a tough fight ahead, and it could take months before the 3-judge panel actually hands down that decision.
Now, Molly Wood from CNET just said that this likely will not impact the IPO, but was this disclosed in the IPO?
There is a general mention in the disclosure that says there could be any number of lawsuits, current or in the future, that could impact them financially. And I spoke with the SEC. They tell me that a clause like that will protect them legally, but many say they should have disclosed this because it is such a unique lawsuit.
Yeah, that statement's very generic. Could mean anything.
But legally, they're protected.
They're covered. Okay. Interesting. Julie Watts, thank you.